Kilo Hotel Group Mobile Stores and give us the contact. The name of this is Jim and the delivery station is Joe. So go ahead, sir.
Right, hi everyone, it's Chris 2E0UKH and today I'm looking at a very interesting bit of kit. This is the Retevis RT84 and it's a dual band analog DMR, handheld, 5 watts, and it's a budget radio, but there's not much budget on it. So let me just take you through some of the specs. So I'm on the Retevis website and you can see it's $86, $87. There's a video there showing it working. So I'm just going to go through some of the specs. It's digital and analog. Manual write-in frequency, you can program it from the keyboard, that means. It's 5 watts on high power. Usual frequency range, and it's 3,000 channels and 10,000 contacts. So it's 5 watts on high power, 1 watt on low power. So I'm just going to go over some of the things I like about the radio. You know, this is a budget radio, but there's not much been taken out. You know, there's not much budget on it. The price of it, £65 to £70 in the UK. In America, it's $87. And it's got this awesome keyboard on it. Very tactile feel to it. And it lights up this nice green colour, which is unusual. And I really like the design, the build quality. I like that. It's got a very light transmit button. That makes a change. Some of these are a bit tight to press when they're new, but it's really good hardware. It's very good transmit and receive quality. You've got a big speaker on the front and a microphone below. I think it's that way round. And I wish this had 120,000 contacts on it, because I prefer this hardware to the, you know, to the RT80, what's that? RT3S. I prefer it to the MD 2017 and the RT82. You know, that's got the trackball. This doesn't have any of that. It's got a nice up and down control on the front. It's got VFO mode. So what don't I like about the radio? Well, it doesn't have the DMR database, although it has 10,000 contacts. They're the sort that you can add yourself. So there's not a lot not to like about this radio. You know, you can't grumble at the price. If you want all the DMR contacts, then go for the RT3S or the RT82. You know, it's a fantastic price. The hardware's brilliant. I really can't fault anything to do with the build quality. The volume's a bit loud on the lowest setting on analog. Digital's not a problem, it's a bit more forgiving, but on the analog it's a bit loud, just a touch too loud on the minimum volume. Although I did speak to Retevis and they told me they're going to work on that. There's new firmware update coming out. I just missed the firmware. I've been holding off for a firmware update, but there's really not a lot I don't like about this radio. Right, so I'm just going to try and get a digital contact on the RT84. Actually, I won't key up on there. I was on there a minute ago. I'll go somewhere else. E0UKH, just doing a check an audio check on the RT84.
Yeah, it's definitely working alright, mate, from 20 CCI.
Yeah, thanks for that. I'm just filming a little clip, I hope you don't mind. So it's quite good audio quality. You're sounding pretty good to me. The name is Chris 2E0UKH. Back to you.
CCI. Copper returning. Yeah, the audio is absolutely beautiful, no problem at all. It's not quiet, it's perfect, it's just right. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate that. This is an RT84. It's only £65–70 in the UK. It's a budget radio. It's got it's dual band. It's running all the software on it from the MD 2017, and it's just a cut down version, but there's not much missing on it really. It's got a really nice design to it. I really like it. But anyway, thanks for coming back to me. I was just doing a demo clip of, and getting a bit of audio. Back to you. Right, so I'm doing some experiments at the moment. It's 2 AM Saturday morning. Well, 2:35 Saturday morning. And I've been looking on the tropospheric ducting charts, the Hepburn charts that I rely on, dxinfocentre.com. I'll just show you on the screen. In the UK there's a big area of tropospheric ducting, I noticed. I check this daily. So there's the UK there, and there's a bit of tropospheric ducting going on. So excuse my crude setup. When there's tropospheric ducting, I'm not going to rush off and get me tripod. It'll be gone. So I'm listening to the PI2 NOS repeater, which is 254 miles away, and this is on FM. That's why it's got an A there for analogue. Now there's obviously no one on, but I've come up with this way to open the repeater 255 miles away with my Echo Link on my phone. So I'm going to key up on the phone. Actually, I'll come off the... I've disconnected from PI2 NOS, and I'm going to connect to it, and hopefully you'll hear it coming through on the RT84 over FM. It's direct conversion. This is not a superhet, so this will be a good test of it on an outdoor antenna. There's someone keying up anyway. So if I connect to it, you'll hear the connection announcement. So the voice announcement was on my phone, but I'm clearly receiving the repeater. I can try and open it. Notice on the screen when you transmit, I'm in VFO mode, it's not showing the transmit frequency. That's a bit weird, but these are weird, these Chinese FM handhelds. But it's good to have the analogue. So I'm just going to show you on the screen on Google Maps how far this repeater is away from me. So that's where I am in the central UK area. 409 kilometres and 255 miles nearly. So I'm going to keep experimenting and see if I can open it. but I'm quite impressed with the audio quality considering its direct conversion. So the verdict on the RT84, it's a really good value starter radio. I worked it out, it's about 68 UK pounds, $87. The hardware on it is some of the best I've seen from Retevis. It's better hardware than the RT82 or the RT3S. It's a modern design, and I think Retevis should consider making a new version of this, an RT84S, which has got all the DMR database, plenty of room. You know, in this fresh new design, it will be a lot better than, you know, the RT3S, the RT82, the MD 2017 variants. Anyway, thanks to Retevis for sending me the radio to evaluate. 732E0UKH.